CultureCon, my first CultureCon. I'm here, and I'm excited to be here with you. So let's begin. All right, I'm gonna have everybody close your eyes. I know it got weird real fast, creepy. Go ahead, close your eyes. All right, let's imagine yourself 10 years ago. Who were you? Where were you? What career were you doing? Who were the people around you at the time? Did you know who you were? Now, let's take a little step further. 5 years. Who were you? Did your career change now since that 10-year mark? Have you now identified who you are? Have you now found your confidence? And now, let's go to today. Who are you today? If somebody asked you today who you were, could you confidently tell them? Go ahead and open up your eyes. Whew. For me, I could go back 10 years ago and tell you exactly where I was. I could tell you exactly the job I was doing, the work I was doing, the hours I was putting in, the people I kept around me. I could tell you every single detail. See, even the 5 years I could go, and even today. But I'm going to take you on this journey today of starting out. My journey begins as a teller. Now, for me, being a bank teller, if anybody has bank teller experience or is in the banking business, you have to have customer service. Your customer service matters. Has to be top notch, has to be on top of the game. You got to be killing it out there, relating to your customers as they come in. You've got to be on top of it. Because this matters with your pay and it matters with your annual review. It's going to affect everything for you. But for me, it wasn't just that. I knew I could impact people while I was doing it. So that's what made it fun for me. So the more I interacted with customers, I started to embrace it. I loved it. And then there was a client that came in. And I had my regulars that came in, and she was one of them. For me, she came in, and I can tell you, this teller line was long. There's about 6 or 5 of us, and I'm in the lobby, and she comes in, and mind you, my window is down the way. It is not straight ahead where you normally just walk right in there. No, she walked a little ways by the others and comes right to me. And she's a little disgruntled. She's feeling a little some type of way. I'm just like, okay, great. Challenge accepted. Got it. In the bag. I'm about to kill it. She's going to give me a 10 after this experience. So I did. I interacted with her, smiled, hey, how are you? I'm good. I said, are you okay? What's going on? I just got into an argument with my daughter, and things aren't going too well. And now I'm starting to question, maybe I shouldn't have said the things that I said. He said, oh, that's fine. It'll work out. Things will work out. So I'm processing her transaction. Killed it less than 3 minutes, by the way. And slid her a receipt, like, got it. She took her receipt, and as I slide her receipt to her, I said, you know what? You're going to have a great day. I smiled. Everything will work out. Because the thing is with a mother, you're always going to come back to mom. Moms are the best. So it'll work out. And she leans in and she's like, oh my God, thank you. You have no idea what your smile just did for me. It just gave me so much peace. And so I'm thinking, okay, cute it. 10s across the board. My manager's gonna come over and tell me how great of a job I did. I got it. But it didn't matter after that. She left. I was like, okay, I did it. But it wasn't just that experience that kept me. See, there was a few other interactions I had with a couple other people. I had a few other clients that came in and I'd interact with them, and one guy says, "You know what? Your smile is just so welcoming, and I love it. You're just so warm and loving." I said, "Okay, you're welcome." And then I have another one come in. Now, mind you, she came through the drive-thru. So if anybody has ever been through a drive-thru or has been a drive-thru teller, it is the hardest thing to do to interact with people from a distance, especially when you're 3 car lengths away. It's a difficult thing to do. But I did it. Killed that. Okay? But not only did I interact with them, this lady said, "Don't stop smiling. I love your smile. I love interacting with you. You're probably one of my favorite tellers, but don't tell any of the others." I said, "Don't worry, I won't." So that then sealed the deal for me. I knew exactly where I was going and what I was about to do. Boom. She found her identity in her smile. Killed it. Now, I haven't always been this way. See, yes, a smile can do a lot of things, but behind that smile is where it truly comes, the testing. For me, I struggled with my smile. No one really knew this besides my family members and close friends. Now, if you can tell in my pictures, I have a gap. This is part of the reason. I hated that thing. Okay? Want to know why? You want to know why I didn't like that? I'll tell you. But let me tell you how I got it. Boom. That guy right there. Table K1, go see him. He's the reason why I have this gap. Great. Thanks, Dad. Appreciate you. You know, I had to grow. It had to grow on me. I had to learn to accept it. But not only did I get this lovely gap from him, then I figured out, okay, smile, great, got it. But where did I get this spunky energy and this like goofiness, but love and care as well? Boom. These special people right here. My mom, my dad. Number, again, table K1, go see them, because they're the reason why I am who I am. Now, that energy came from them. The energy of valuing people and relationships and connecting with them. It mattered. It matters when you interact with people. It matters to connect with them. It matters to build those relationships and see them. So, I'm sure you're thinking, okay, great, you found all that. Good for you. But now for me, I identify that, but where do I go from here? How do I make this into a career? Easy. You ready? Human resources. Winning. Okay, all my human resources people out there, you know. It's rewarding at times. Okay, at times. Keywords. It is rewarding. However, it only lasted for a while. It didn't always satisfy me. It didn't make it far enough for me. I knew in human resources, I was going to interact with people. I was going to be able to talk, like lead them, guide them. I'm going to help them get to their success, their jobs. Oh yeah, I'm killing it. I'm going to win, and they're going to win, and we're all going to be happy together. Psych. Reality set in real fast. After a couple of years of being in human resources, I eventually started to realize I wasn't where I'm supposed to be. And see, sometimes we're gonna fail. We're gonna try and think we've found what we're meant to find. But that's not where it stopped. I knew I was meant for something more and something greater. So I knew my purpose. I just was struggling. Where do I fit in? Where do I go? Then I met this guy. No, it's not my husband, but he's great too. That experience was amazing. I love you. However, the guy that I met, Tamian, we had a conversation, and he knew I was lying through my teeth about how great I loved my job. I was lying to myself. I made it so good that I really thought I believed it, but it wasn't it. Then I realized as I was talking to him, the work he was doing, the things he was doing, I wanted to be a part of that. I know that's my place. I got it. I'm going. So I applied. Now, I'm a part of the Think 3D team. Yeah. It's almost been a year, by the way. Reminder, guys. Remember that. A year. They hired me on as their community coordinator. Now, I'm going to remind you here, I love people and everything, but I was going to start interacting with people I had never interacted with before. People from different walks of life I hadn't really had a lot of experience in. I wasn't sure where this was going to go, but I'm hoping for the best. So as the community coordinator, I'm coordinating community events. I am participating in them. And then you have also the Leaders of Tomorrow program. Where are my LOT people out there? There's over 300 graduates in this program. And there's different versions of this program that I'm a part of. But they also have now dubbed me as Mama Bear. I'm officially Mama Bear of Leaders of Tomorrow. Now, the reason why they call me Mama Bear is because I care a lot about these people. I want them to win. I want them to get where they're going. Whatever we have to do to get you there, I want you to go. So, by the way, Rain, your certificate, honey, it's coming. I'm going to get that. I'm going to frame that sucker up for you. So, now let's be real. Yeah, I love people, but there were points and times where I had my moments of judging people. I wasn't always the best in being accepting of everybody, and we are all guilty of that. We can all admit we've had our moments of judging. But for me, after a while, it wasn't worth it anymore. How am I supposed to make this impact if I'm going to judge people? So here's where I got to. How to see yourself is how you see others. So for me to win in this, I had to be able to see myself and how great I was and what I could bring to the table and connecting to people that needed the love and care and nurturing that they needed to become great, to reach their greatness. It matters. So that's what I've been doing. I've walked in that. I struggled in finding that. And a lot of people do. But I have to remind you, as you are leaders in your own places and where you are at in life, you have to see people. But before you can see people, you have to see yourself. It matters. See, you have to be intentional at where you're at. It doesn't matter. You can say all the nice things. Hey, how you doing? Great. Okay, great. Head to the ground. But I'm going to challenge you in this room to be intentional. Put your head up. When you walk into a room, you walk by a stranger, you walk by somebody, look up, look directly in their face, look at their eyes, and say, hey, how are you? Good morning. How are you doing? And really mean that. Listen to them. It matters. But not only does it matter with a stranger, it matters when you take it into your workplace. That matters. It affects the environment that you are in. That matters. And not only do you take it to work because that's where we spend most of our time, but you also take it home. See your spouse. I dare you tonight, go home and really realize, just interact with them. See what they do. They're going to be like, whoa, you're being weird. What's going on? It's out of the norm for you. But really care for them. Say hi. How was your day? Like, legitimately, I want to know, how was your day? And listen. Don't do what I do sometimes and not listen. I'm sorry. I love you. But even take it to your friendships. Interact with your friends. See them for who they are. We know our friends better than anybody else is going to know them, any other stranger. So interact with them. See them for who they are. Do whatever you can to interact with them. That matters. We all talk about energy. Energy matters and where we go, and I don't want to be interacting with anybody with bad energy. Well, then change it. Change your energy. Be happy. Be upbeat. Love yourself. It starts with you. So I'm sure you're guessing the idea worth doing, right? The idea worth doing here is seeing you, which then equals you seeing others. So turn on the light. We're sitting here in darkness and we're really blurred our vision real bad. But once you turn on that light comes on, your vision is now in focus. Now you can see who you are. And now, guess what? You can see those that are in that room with you. So I say this, only in serving yourself can you truly serve others. Thank you.